'62, Halloween night, I went down on Buchanan Branch and that big fully dressed Harley is sitting in the garage beside of an old pickup. I said, Gerald, how much you take that Harley Davis you got there? He said, I'd have to have $100. Don't know where I got the money. I come back, went back, got on it. Benny, his mother, picked my title. I got on that thing, here I come. I rode it about 2 years. Okay, on Halloween night, October 31st, I went out here and hauled my girlfriend around, and I said, I'm going home and put it in the basement. I said, it's getting cool weather. So her sister's husband standing there. He had a brand new 61 Starliner, 390 in it. It was a year old. She got it for graduation. Now he said, I'll outrun you between here and your house. And he said, we're going to go somewhere, you know. And he said, I said, Jerry, there ain't no way. Well, he said, I'll show you. And as I come right through here, when I got right up here at the gap, I throwed it in another cog. Now this is what I'm fixing to tell you the facts. Just ask anybody. They'll tell you. I'll tell you where to look when you go back. As you pass the store here, go up here at the top of the hill going back to Robinville. When you get up here on the hill and start through that straight around through yonder, you'll come to a big long curve right over there, about a quarter of a mile. Go the white brick house sitting there in that curve. I was doing over 115 miles an hour. And the fella that was racing, Jerry, his daddy was coming this way in a 1955 Ford station wagon, doing 85 miles an hour. I passed him one right in that curve. And this is all I could have made the curve. This is all went into that curve there he was, right in my face. At 85 miles an hour. Me had done about 115, the Highway Patrol said. That needle was a bouncing. Head on. Boom! That thing blowed into 10,000. I'll bet you $1 that's 300 foot high. And instead of throwing me straight, I went through my motorcycle windshield. I remember going through that, but instead of going straight ahead, I went this way. Well, it was twist and twist. I said, I'm a dead in this time if I ever land. I could see far. That motorcycle exploded. I come straight down into a pile of rock over there, head first. No helmet, didn't even battle me. And I couldn't talk. And I could hear them out there, and they found me, threw me in the back of that Starliner and headed towards Andrews. I smoked 20 cigarettes going over to Andrews, the Lucky Strikes. I said, Jerry, down Granny Squirrel, that old Ford 100, I said, I'm nearly dead anyway. I said, slow it down. They shot me in the hospital, and Bangor and Blaylock and Rodda, they all got me in that dang operating emergency room, and blood pressure and all that. And this leg was turned square around. Blood all over me. Dr. Blaylock or Bangor once said, we're going to have to take this leg off right now. Well, my mama happened to be there with her sister getting her teeth pulled, and she seen them coming me on that stretcher, and she ran up there and said, Chad, said he wrecked that Harley, didn't he? Yeah, but said we don't think he's hurt too bad. Dr. Bangor said that leg is going to have to be amputated right now if he lives. I guess my blood pressure and stuff wasn't working right. They gave me a paper to sign. I said, I ain't signing nothing. I said, I'm keeping that leg. I said, it may get better. My mama said, give me that. I said, I'll sign it. Well, I said, please, just wait till tomorrow. I said, I believe it'll get better. Well, I finally talked them into waiting until, he said, at 9 o'clock in the morning when I come around, he said, no, we're going to have to take it off. They put everything on that leg. They worked on it in there and bound it up. Next morning about 9, old Blaylock or one of them come around, and that big notebook, undone that. Well, he said, I'll be danged, Hedrick. He said, it looks a smidgen better. I said, I tried to tell you. I said, you ain't taking that leg off. And I still got it. I stayed in there 9 days. He said, we'll have to take that off. And it don't bother me a bit. It was turned this way. Hey, I'll tell about it in that moonshine wreck. I mean, that moonshine movie. I said, Jerry, hey, I done in wreck before he ever got there. My brother said, they'd stand here thumbing me. He said, you didn't even see us. And when they got top of the hill walking, they said, well, my Uncle Jack's burning corn stalks tonight down there. My motorcycle blowed up. I just stopped at Binghamton to fill that thing up. Gas. 33 cents a gallon. Oh, that was pretty. Big black one. Boy, that son of a gun was 1937 model. I tell you all kind of motorcycles.